is a full in-game mod of MLB the Show 2020. It's going to feature 20 plus genres of characters from different video games, movies, live action TV, cartoons, books, and more. Every icon that you can see on the screen is a player that's built in our MLB the Show 2020 mod. That build not only includes likeness of each character, but stats that match the character's personality as well as a lot of custom music to make their walk-ups and home runs really feel cooler. We have built 400 plus players in this league, spread across over 26 new teams with logos and uniforms, as well as 4 new teams that include current MLB All-Stars and MLB Legends. So now we're going to get into it a little bit more. So this first circle of images here is just the logos for all the different universe teams that we have. I'll go into each one a little bit more, but wanted to give you, one slide that has everybody in one place. The team that we're going to be playing as in the middle is kind of a pirate ship team that pulls together different characters from each of the different universes. And we'll go into that process a little bit more actually in the next video when we're going to do a draft to kind of pick our team. So stay tuned for that. There are 3 other teams that are also kind of combo teams that are going to pull characters from these different universes as well. And then last but not least, we have these 4 additional teams that are going to be the MLB All-Stars and Legends teams. All right, so the team that we're playing as is the Dublin RAGTAG Rangers. Each slide that I'm going to show you now is going to be home and away jerseys as well as each team's main logo. We're going to start in the AL Central because that's where our team is. Go around the AL and then into the NL. These are their home and away jerseys inspired by like the retro Charlotte Hornets of old. Also in the AL East are the Midgar Meteors. This is our Final Fantasy team. This includes players from Final Fantasy 7, 10, 15, and Tactics. I like their uniforms a lot. I think the kind of asteroid crashing into the city, supposed to be Midgar, looks pretty sharp. All right, next up, the Meteor City Phantom Troop. So anybody that knows Hunter x Hunter knows what the Phantom Troop is. This is the best team in the league. It's the team that you love to hate. They are not just like the biggest bad guys in each genre, but kind of the coolest bad guys in each genre. The ones that you love to have on your side. Their home and away uniforms are kind of reflections of one another. All right, next up we got the Westeros Watch, our Game of Thrones team, with home and away jerseys inspired by the Starks and the Lannisters. We also have Mario team in this division with home and away jerseys inspired by Mario and Luigi themselves. Now moving over to the AL East, we got the York New Hunters from Hunter x Hunter. We have the Gotham City Avengers. This is a mashup of DC and Marvel superheroes. We also have the Hyrule Heroes. So this is more than just kind of a Zelda team. This is like a Super Smash Bros. Team. So it has a lot of cool video game characters here. We also have our Star Wars team, the Tatooine Rebels, with home jerseys looking like you're about to jump in an X-Wing, and away jerseys inspired by Boba Fett. Also in the AL East, we have the Rock City Mavericks. This is our Mega Man X team, featuring mostly guys from Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3. Home jerseys inspired by Mega Man X himself, and away jerseys by Zero. Also now in the AL West, we have the Terminia Majora's Masks. So these are kind of every mask from the game is represented as a player with these cool home and away jerseys. We also have a Disney team in this division, Disney's Toy Glory, with home and away jerseys inspired by Woody and Buzz. The Kanto Ultra Balls are our Pokemon team, with home jerseys by the Ultra Ball and away jerseys inspired by the Pokeball. Also in this division, we have the Pottsfield EDELWOODS. This is a little bit of a deeper cut, one of the most obscure universes here. But this borrows characters from Over the Garden Wall, as well as some Studio Ghibli movies, so it's like childhood nostalgia vibes. Home and away jersey inspired by Wirt and Greg from Over the Garden Wall. We have an Adventure Time team, the Enchiridio Knights, with home jerseys looking like you're wearing Jake as a hat, and away jerseys as BMO. We also have, this is one of the MLB Legends teams, the Las Vegas Jokers, with these kind of sharp Joker-inspired uniforms. We also have the Pensacola Pickle Things. Pickle Things is a horrifying book by the guy that wrote the Arthur series. Look it up if you want to have some nightmares. We also have the Capcom Street Fighters. So these are just a bunch of cool fighters from the series, and then also from a few other places too. We have the Hogwarts Wizards, which is our Harry Potter team, with Gryffindor and Slytherin represented on the jerseys. The Free World Beasts. This was when we were kind of close to being out of ideas for the 30 teams, but these are just straight up animals. So maybe some animal fans out there. We have the Toontown Toon Squad. These are all different kinds of genres of cartoons, including a couple of anime characters with the kind of Nickelodeon-inspired uniforms. The Weenie Hut Generals, they're another one of the pirate ship teams. They're kind of, think of them as the antithesis of the Phantom Troop. So it's a bunch of weenies. Mount Olympus Mythics, these are a bunch of different players inspired from different mythologies. So like Egypt, Norse gods, Greek gods, etc. The Hollywood Handshakes. I love me some Great British Bake Off. So these are some of the coolest contestants throughout the years. The Gouge City Grease Monkeys are one of the current MLB star teams. This is just a shout out to Final Fantasy X. We also have the Connecticut Kings of Demons. These are retro video game characters. The Scranton Showmen. These are characters inspired by live action TV, including The Office. The Middle Earth Fellowship, clearly Lord of the Rings for Frodo. The Void Monsters is the last of our kind of assembly teams. Rather than being the cool baddies that go onto the Phantom Troop, the monsters are just legit, horrifying beasts. So that's going to do it for all the teams. I'm really excited, hope you guys are too, to see what's going to happen. The next video that we're going to have coming up is going to be the draft, where we pick our team. All right,